Ten Best Picks presents the top 10 best wireless keyboards. Starting at number 10. Razer BlackWidow V3 Pro. Razer is finally cutting the cord on one of its mechanical gaming keyboards. The Razer BlackWidow V3 Pro combines the hyperspeed 2.4 GHz and Bluetooth wireless tech introduced in its productivity keyboard, the Editor's Choice Award-winning Pro Type, with the coveted design and features of the 2018 BlackWidow Elite. The V3 Pro delivers a tried-and-true Razer flagship keyboard experience without the wires, which is nice, especially since wireless keyboards with mechanical keys are few and far between. At the same time, though, the V3 Pro has flaws that diminish the appeal of going wireless, like many other cordless mechanical keyboards. Plus, it carries a big $229 price tag. The BlackWidow V3 Pro, like the BlackWidow Elite before it, is a fairly stacked mechanical gaming keyboard. Its 104-key full-size layout measures 194 by 17, 69 by 6, 22 inches, but its desk footprint grows to 194 by 17, 69 by 9, 25 by 194 inches, as it comes with a matching wrist rest. The black top plate and black ABS double-shot keycaps create that RGB forward look that's defined Razer for years. It's classic Razer from edge to edge. The keyboard comes with Razer's traditional green clicky or yellow linear mechanical switches. Testing on Razer Greens, the company's most popular switches, the keyboard has a comfortable, deliberate typing feel while writing or playing games. If you like tactile switches, this keyboard may be especially appealing, while optical switches confer some benefits, like increased durability. Even clicky optical switches have a decidedly light touch. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. At number 9. Microsoft EKZ-00001. Just like Apple's venerable Magic Keyboard for its iMac desktops, Microsoft touts its own premium wireless board. The Microsoft Modern Keyboard with Fingerprint ID is a deluxe design desktop keyboard that keeps it minimalist, but with one marquee twist: a dedicated fingerprint scanner, which can be used with Windows Hello to make your sign-ins secure and easy. As with Windows Hello Face sign-in, you'll never want to type a password again once this is up and running. The aluminum build, meanwhile, is high quality, while the keys are comfortable enough. That said, the price is steep for what you're getting, especially compared to some mechanical keyboards. If money is no object, and you want a keyboard that looks clean and tasteful for a home office or a professional setting, the Microsoft Modern Keyboard with Fingerprint ID is a solid choice. The design and layout of the Modern Keyboard sit firmly in the iMac accessory camp: slim, long, mostly metal keyboards that provide just what you need and nothing you don't. There is barely any frame to the keyboard beyond the profile of the space needed for the key layout. A slightly raised stand on the bottom tilts the body for a more comfortable typing angle. Like some minimal-styled keyboards, it has no adjustable legs. The board is fixed at the angle of the bottom stand. The Microsoft Modern Keyboard with Fingerprint ID is a solidly built, low-slung board with a useful fingerprint scanner. It's a minimalist's dream, held back only by its lofty price. Number 8 of my list. Logitech K580. Sometimes all you need is a basic keyboard. Logitech's K580 slim multi-device wireless keyboard and companion mouse, the M355 wireless mouse for Chrome OS, were created to pair up with Google's Pixelbook line of laptops. The K580 is one of the few third-party keyboards optimized for Chromebooks, with the familiar top row of browser and system control keys, plus dedicated Google Assistant and search menu buttons. It also has a built-in, trough-style stand for an Android smartphone and keys for switching its input between Chromebook and phone. In fact, given that its best assets are its portability and battery life, one might argue that it's a better companion for a mobile device than for a Chromebook or Chromabox. I'd still rather have a mechanical keyboard at home, but think of it as a handy travel keyboard that happens to play well with Chrome OS. The K580 is novel but unassuming. You might cock your head when you see the graphite and gray keyboard. Despite having a full number pad and 101 keys, it's pretty small, 0.75 inch thick, with a footprint of 14.6 by 5.7 inches. It fits in your lap and leaves plenty of room for a cup of coffee at a small cafe table. Though it packs a lot into a small space, it never feels cramped to type on. The square, chiclet-style keys give you plenty of surface area to find the right character without facilitating mistakes. Despite offering rare priority to Chrome OS, Logitech's K580 slim multi-device wireless keyboard is arguably more useful for laptop and phone-toting travelers than for Chromebook users. Coming at number 7. Corsair K83. At first glance, Corsair's K83 wireless entertainment keyboard looks to be the perfect keyboard for home theater PCs. It's sleek, it's slim, and it feels surprisingly good to type on. But the K83 aspires to loftier ambitions too, that alas actually make it harder to use as an everyday lapboard. By attempting to fly higher than a simple HTPC board, the K83 pulls an Icarus. Both its unique gaming controls, which work well only for certain game types, and its patchy compatibility with living room devices are a bit undercooked. In the right setup, paired with a Windows-based HTPC to control media and do light browsing, the K83 is slick and pleasing to use. But don't let Corsair convince you that it's time to ditch your universal remote or your Gamapad. As a living room first keyboard, aesthetics are definitely a priority with the K83. The 77-key layout drops what Corsair deems non-essential keys, such as the number pad and the discrete media control buttons you'd find on a full-size keyboard. These eliminations whittle it down to a very compact and very light body. Its slate gray, brushed aluminum top case and smart-looking backlit keys create a vibe that should fit in with any style of home media room setup. The Corsair K83 is a solid living room keyboard, great for navigating streaming sites and videos, though its ambitions as a keyboard-shaped universal remote and Gamapad replacement are a reach. At number 6, Microsoft Designer Compact. The $69.99 Microsoft Designer Compact keyboard is the quintessential office peripheral's natural evolution. It's incredibly compact and thin, exuding that sleek minimalist vibe coveted in professional spaces. The keyboard tweaks convention to make things easier for casual users, but not in any way that confuses or hampers traditionalists. In fact, its typing feel mirrors what you'd get from a laptop, which has become the default experience for most people. The Microsoft Designer Compact keyboard is an outstanding version of that very conventional office keyboard, with its lightweight build and long battery life. Unfortunately, it also requires 4 CR2032 batteries. The Designer Compact is the epitome of a slim-fit keyboard, taking inspiration from the beautiful, stylish Apple Magic Keyboard. In fact, you may mistake the two keyboards due to their color schemes and slim profiles. Measuring 0.38 by 11, 16 by 4, 34 inches, it's incredibly small, even by Tenkelis keyboard standards. The Designer Compact has 79 keys, slightly less than the 87 found on a standard TKL, and a gently modified layout. To condense the keyboard into a single block of keys, Microsoft crams the system functions keys you normally have between the alphanumeric keys and the number pad, the arrow keys, page up-down, screen lock, print screen, etc., into a few extra keys on the right side of the board. Menu and write control have been replaced by a scrunched set of arrow keys in the bottom right corner. The up and down keys are half-sized, sharing a single chiclet square. Home, End, Page Up, and Page Down share F9 F12. Screen lock and delete get new keys to their right. The function key has been moved to the left side of the spacebar, between Control and the Windows key. It seems like having all these keys moving around the periphery should force a learning curve, but I only fumbled for an old key once or twice. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Halfway of my listed number 5. Logitech Ergo K860. It took a while, but Logitech has finally made an ergonomic keyboard. For years the company, famed for its office and productivity-minded peripherals, has been making ergonomic mice designed to minimize the repetitive stress injuries that can come with constant computer work. Despite the success of the MX vertical mouse and MX Ergo trackball, Logitech held off on making a matching keyboard until now. The Ergo K860 brings smart flourishes to the uneven designs made by firms like Microsoft and Fellows, while teaming them with the well-thought-out features that define Logitech's best office products, including the ability to pair with multiple devices and to switch between two devices quickly using Logitech Flow. Moreover, despite having a high curve, the K860 design feels subdued, making the daunting task of switching to an ergonomic keyboard seem a little easier. The Ergo K860 is a one-piece split keyboard, or a soft split as I like to call it. In order to ensure that you don't need to pinch your shoulder blades to push your arms or wrists together, there's a triangular gap between the sets of keys destined for use with your left and right hands. The middle of the keyboard also curves upward, so you don't need to twist your wrists to force your fingers to lay flat on the keys. The result is that you can type while performing fewer rotations, stretches, and other unnatural movements that can hurt you over time, even if you don't notice them day to day. Logitech's Ergo K860 is a well-crafted keyboard for sparing your arms and wrists when you work your fingers to the bone. Coming in at number 4 of my list, Lenovo ThinkPad TrackPoint Keyboard 2. The Lenovo ThinkPad TrackPoint Keyboard 2 takes the ThinkPad experience back to its Japanese minimalist roots. Inspired by the simple design of bento lunchboxes, distinctive black ThinkPad laptops have legions of loyalists worldwide. Many of the most ardent fans wish they could incorporate elements of the ThinkPad design into their office setups, and the TrackPoint Keyboard 2 lets them do it. It's an exact replica of the excellent ThinkPad typing experience, including the little red TrackPoint, in the form of a wireless keyboard that works with any Windows or Android device. Lenovo, the current keeper of the ThinkPad brand, has long sought to capitalize on the brand's cachet, offering many ThinkPad-branded docks, wireless speakers, and other accessories. So it's only natural that the company would want to offer one of the best parts of the ThinkPad experience, the keyboard, as a standalone accessory. Why is the ThinkPad typing experience so good? It's a combination of several factors, including supremely stable key switches, generous key travel distance, and a sturdy keyboard deck that minimizes flex. While some other laptops manage to include all of these things, the ThinkPad's secret weapons are its distinctive, scalloped keys that contour to your fingertips, as well as the iconic red pointing device mounted in the center of the keyboard that eliminates the need for a touchpad or external mouse. Lenovo's pricey but comfy ThinkPad TrackPoint Keyboard 2 offers the excellent ThinkPad typing experience, including the little red TrackPoint, in the form of a wireless keyboard that works with any Windows or Android device. At number 3. PFU HHKB Professional. Happy Hacking, one of the biggest names in Japanese mechanical keyboards, doesn't update its gear often. The company, a division of Fujitsu, has been making its 60-key professional keyboard for more than 20 years. The minimalist mechanical board is one of the pillars of the enthusiast keyboard scene, which covets its intelligent design and topper electrostatic capacitive switches. Though the firm occasionally releases updated models, the last one was in 2016, the formula rarely changes much. The $322 Happy Hacking Professional Hybrid, one of 3 Pro 3 models released this year, expands the keyboard's wireless functionality, adds a USB-C port for charging, and adds a light configuration app for Windows. That's not a whole lot in the way of evolution, but given the keyboard's incredibly refined and highly specific design, it's easy to understand why Happy Hacking doesn't mess with the classic. Given that it has just 60 keys, using a Happy Hacking Pro Hybrid may be a shock if you're used to a full-size or tankless keyboard. Measuring 1.6 by 11, 5 by 4, 7 inches, it's very small. If you're switching from a full-size keyboard, you'll be amazed how much more space you have on your desk. The primary benefit of this compact design is how it makes your movements more efficient. The keys are perfectly spaced, but still very close together, so your fingers can reach far keys without stretching. This makes the typing experience more comfortable and should, in theory, reduce repetitive stress to the muscles in your hands. That said, I wouldn't call this an ergonomic keyboard, as it doesn't have the alternative form factor that reduces stress on your wrists and shoulders. Still, it provides some ergonomic benefits and may help improve performance over time. The newest wireless happy hacking keyboard makes a few smart changes and a strong case for minimalist designer keyboards. Coming at number 2. Razer Pro Type. Razer has, for a long time, made some of the best gaming keyboards on the market. For many people, particularly people working in an office or otherwise focused on productivity, their signature traits don't have much appeal. They're colorful, have lots of features office workers don't necessarily need, and lack some features that premium keyboards made for work should have. This year, in the face of a COVID-19-induced home office boom, Razer has created a new set of pro gear that reframes its products as high-end productivity gear made for discerning home office workers. The Razer Pro Type, its wireless mechanical productivity keyboard, shares a lot of DNA with the standard Razer Huntsman, but with a few key tweaks. Out with the chroma lighting, in with Bluetooth and 2.4 GHz wireless support. At the same time, it still offers many of the strong, gaming-grade features that have always made Razer keyboards appealing. The result is a keyboard that brings the comforts of a gaming keyboard, but with a design that will not distract or make waves at the office. That's our editor's choice for wireless keyboards. Though there are some slight differences, the Pro Type looks like a white version of Razer's Huntsman keyboard. It's a full-size, 104 keyboard measuring 17.13 by 5.06 by 1.59 inches, with a silver top plate and white keycaps. Razer's ditched the chroma lighting, replacing it with a single-zone, white LED backlighting. Of course, you can adjust the brightness or turn it off entirely if you prefer. And number 1. ASUS ROG Falchion. With compact 60 and 65% gaming keyboards taking center stage, it was only a matter of time before a manufacturer started grafting quality-of-life features onto the traditionally minimalist design. The $159.99 ASUS ROG Falchion 65% keyboard feels luxurious, with its touch-based volume slider and opaque, plastic case. Plus, it's wireless, which is still relatively rare among mechanical keyboards. The Falchion isn't feature-rich, per se, but it has one of the most distinctive feature sets among 2021's new crop of compact keyboards. For that, the ASUS ROG Falchion is an editor's choice pick for compact keyboards. Despite the fact that its extra features don't add any obvious extra surface area, the 68-key ASUS ROG Falchion is little on the large side for a compact keyboard. Measuring 1.69 by 12.19 by 4.13 inches, it's on the long side for a compact design, but not exceptionally small or large. As a 65% keyboard, the Falchion gets cut down to size by removing the number pad, function row, and some editing keys. Unlike slightly smaller 60%ers, the ASUS ROG Falchion has arrow keys in its bottom left corner, as well as insert, delete, page up, and page down in the right key column. It's a little odd that ASUS would keep these keys, as they're often removed from smaller keyboards. It seems that they're still around for symmetry's sake. The right arrow is at the bottom of the column. That makes perfect sense, but we've seen the Fnatic STRE AK65 and other compact keyboards use the extra space more effectively. The ASUS ROG Falchion is a terrific 65%er with many useful keyboard features, such as mechanical keys, wireless connectivity, and a touch slider. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, share this video and hit the like button.